We met like lightning meets dry land, unexpected, loud, and merciless. You were a storm in Sunday clothes, eyes holding galaxies, a voice that made the wind forget to blow. You asked me my name, and it sounded better in your mouth. We laughed like children, splashing through puddles of broken fears. You told me you didn't believe in fate. I didn't either, until your hand touched mine, and time stuttered, and the world tilted slightly toward the divine. We burned fast, candlelight dinners, midnight kisses on park benches, promises made on rooftops to the moon. We were love letters that never needed stamps, because they were carved into skin. Fracture. But even stars collapse, even oceans dry beneath a ruthless sun. You changed, or maybe I did, or maybe the world finally caught up and handed us its heavy cost. We argued in whispers, so the walls wouldn't know we were breaking. We kissed like strangers, trying to remember what lips meant. You began to live in other rooms. I began to write poems I didn't share. The flowers you gave me died before I could put them in water. That night, you said you needed to be alone for a while. That a while became an echo I could never stop hearing. The waiting space. Love doesn't always end, sometimes it just goes quiet. I stayed in the house of us, slept in the hollow of your pillow, replayed your laughter, like vinyl, scratchy and sacred. I forgot how to walk, without listening for your footsteps, forgot how to smile, without wondering if you'd see. Friends called, I lied, I said, I'm fine. Fine is a coffin, with lace curtains. But pain is patient. It teaches. In your absence I learned to light my own candles. To kiss my own bruises. Love left me, yes, but I remained. Return. And then years later, or maybe just days, a sunrise felt like something new. I laughed without needing a reason. The air stopped tasting like memory. I met someone, not a lover, but a version of myself I had long forgotten. She held me without shame. She knew the ruins and still called them sacred ground. I wept in her arms, my arms, and whispered, you are enough. Love didn't die. It changed shape. It stopped needing another face to survive. It bloomed inside the ribs I once cursed. It held me steady as I walked again. Toward light, toward truth, toward whatever came next. The person who has your photo. The person who has your photo, they've made up their mind, they carry your face through the corridors of time. A picture once innocent, smiling, soft glowed, now burns with the weight of the stories it holds. They held it at midnight, beneath yellow lamps, its corners curled in the heat of their hands. Their eyes did not blink, their breath did not move, for the photo spoke truths they could no longer prove. You stood in the frame, with that half-knowing smile, a captured illusion untouched by the miles. But in it they saw the years, left unsaid, the choices, the silences, lives never led. They've made up their mind, yes, this much is true. To chase what was lost, to remember what's due. No longer content with a life half awake, they gather the ashes of every mistake. The road they now walk is barren and long, but filled with echoes of your name like a song. They whisper your laugh to the cracks in the stones, they fill every silence with you and alone. Who are we without the ones we have kept pressed close to our hearts when the others have left? The person who has your photo is changed, rewritten, remade, eternally rearranged. Please like, subscribe and share. Thanks you for watching.